Caribe Hard Cider. Moments made extraordinary.
Good evening, Trinidad and Tobago. It's your Island Girls. I'm Crystal Kane.
I am Lex.
And for the first time in a while, I'm Kemba Joe.
Kemba Joe is back in the house. For you guys who have been missing her, she had been out for the October month. She is back and raring to go. All right? Right in time for our mall tour.
Yes.
Well,
Indeed.
yes. Y'all, in case you're wondering why we started a million hours later, it's because we were having some technical issues. You know, we like to keep things transparent for you guys, and we were having some issues, so we were fixing that to make sure we have a proper stream for you all. How are you, ladies?
We are good.
Doing really well. Doing really well.
We are here.
I tried my best. I tried my best. All right. But listen, it is nice, it is lovely to have the trio back. Season 2 trio. Kemba Joe, welcome back. My dear, looking lovely as ever. The last stain on. Nice.
Why you have to put me on blast? So? Oh my God.
Everything is in order.
Everything is finally in order.
Everything is fine.
Oh Lord. You guys think we should be a little louder for the people out there?
I mean, I feel they can hear us. I feel it's all right.
So
and once
guys,
we're on the stream, we're good too.
All right. So guys, as mentioned, let's hear some music in the background for the people as well, please. As mentioned, we are kicking off our mall tour, Island Girl Talk Mall Tour. And of course, we had to start with Eastgate's Mall, the newest mall on the island.
Yes.
This mall is
It's
fancy. It's crisp.
Real foreign and
bright. It feels like I feel like I'm still
like
abroad.
the skylight. Yes.
Yes, of course. Ladies and gentlemen out here, if you want to take part and listen a little more to what we're doing here, feel free to come closer. There's a lot of furniture in front here for you guys to come and hang with us. Yes?
Yep.
Hey, how was the weekend? I want to hear, let me go with Campbell first.
All right.
It's been a while since we've seen her.
I slept.
You look like you slept.
Girl,
Yes. She looked like sleep.
So of course, with the break in October, I also had a work trip, and so I was out for a little bit last week, and I came home and I said, you know what, I'm just going to sleep, because I know that this month is going to have a lot coming. We also had the eclipse, we had the full moon. You all know how I feel about eclipses and full moon. The energy is supercharged. I needed to rest, so rest I did.
And I was about to say, and rest you did.
Rest I did. So I'm well.
And the week so far?
Back to work.
But, look at her face.
So I mean,
she's thrilled. We can tell her she's so excited to be back to work.
What is sleep?
No,
I'm well. I'm doing really, really well. What about you?
Me, I did a little bit of what you did. You know, I'm about
Just
the self-care and the rest and relaxation.
Because you know you was outside.
Yes, correct. And then I had another birthday party, y'all.
You was outside.
I just know too many children.
It's another party that you planned?
No. I just attended.
Okay.
I attended. Yeah.
Use real party, you know.
No, it's a children's party.
Kiddies
Still.
party.
Happy birthday, Micah.
Happy birthday, Micah. Yeah. So
yes, but it was eventful. The children had fun. So yeah.
Very nice.
That was my weekend. The week so far, busy-ish as we heading into Christmas. So that's always a very busy time at the office, but we get
Christmas
through
going.
it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Indeed. Of course, what do I always do every weekend, ladies?
Gig.
And of
Shows.
course, it's Christmas time, so
Yes.
gigging is
Even during the week now.
which is
At
good
most
stuff.
important.
That's
It's
great
good,
for
it's
you.
good.
I'm
It might be
happy to know
sometimes
that.
when I'm not here.
Well,
Yeah,
you know
boy.
how we always do. We'll roll with the punches as
Yes,
always,
That's
make
right.
it happen.
As best as I can, right?
Right.
I'll try not to do it kicking and screaming, as always. But yes, that's what I did. Went to church.
Oh, nice.
That's
That was nice.
Okay.
And of course, the week was a lot of prepping for today's show.
Wonderful.
Right?
Well,
And now we are here.
Really
Yes.
happy saying hi
We
to
are
everyone that is connected on live stream. And if you've not yet done so, you can check us out at Island Girl Talk
Yes.
TT
Yeah,
right
man.
on YouTube.
People
and if,
coming
of
in.
course, you are in Eastgate Mall, well, you could see us while you hear
Stop
us.
by and say hi.
And you can stop by and say hi.
And of course, we don't have the station phone with us today. So if you need to call in and chat with us a little bit, you can do so at 689-1448. That's 689-1448. And for those of you wishing to play your music here on the platform, because as you know, Island Girl Talk is a part of O.U.R radio, and we're all about local. So send your music to music@ourradio.com. Again, music@ourradio.com. Yes? Whew, child.
Yes, all these things.
Hey, Let me try
Let's
to
get into
calm
it,
down,
let's
right?
Center, find your center.
Find my center. Of course, we have. You guys feel free to chat in the chat room. Let us know if you all are hearing us clearly in the chat room.
Please.
Because we want to make sure that there's no echoing and that kind of thing. As you know, we're on location at Eastgate Mall here in Trin City, and we want to make sure that you guys can hear us well as
Yeah, man.
Are you guys hearing us out there?
I've seen some
Yes.
little celebratory
Wave your hand if you
emojis.
guys are hearing
Absolutely.
us. Fantastic,
Yes.
fantastic. And of
Because
course,
doing
if you
its
want to
thing.
say a piece or you have any contribution, come and chat with us. We love to chat with the public, all right? Whew, you all ready? What are we talking about
ready.
today? You think we should go and get them a little break before we come back with the topic?
I
Let them
think-
know what it is.
Yeah,
Of
I
course,
think
yes.
we give a nice little intro, right?
And then
We-
come back.
And,
And
then,
then come back.
we cliffhang it.
So,
like
as,
that.
as Nicole said, we're coming closer to the Christmas season. So what better time to talk about Christmas things?
Yeah, Mariah says time now.
Right? She thought out.
She
thought
thought
out.
out.
It's November 1st.
Lex is gonna talk
Mariah
about that a
said
little bit later
it
on.
is time.
It is. She literally said it's. She literally sang. It's time. She did. She did indeed.
All right, guys. So today we are going to be exploring the Christmas blues. How to beat the Christmas blues. Because as much as we have so many people who love Christmas, like myself, you all
Yes.
love Christmas?
Love Christmas.
Love it. Oh, you see? Well,
We
like
have
you're
big
talking the
no
perfect thing.
on the left.
Right? But as much as we have people who love Christmas, we have those who don't.
Right.
Right? Christmas time is not the
A happy time for
happy time, a
everybody.
season of cheer. They're not cheerful, joyful at Christmas time, and we want to delve into that, possible reasons why and how to combat it.
Right.
All right?
Yep.
So stay tuned, keep it locked with your fave Island Girls, the original three, well, for season 2 that is.
Correct,
All right?
right.
The lovely Kemba Joe, who's
Kemba
back
Joe.
on the scene, Lex, and myself, Crystal Keane. We'll be right back after these messages right here on our radio.fm.
Caribe Hard Cider. Moments made extraordinary.
Your face is just a hazy memory, but it burns a light from time to time. makes me remember what I feel. But you're hiding out, hiding out, hiding from what's hidden under. Frightened out, frightened out, frightened of the things that made us wonder. But you put the gun to my back and shot me right through the chest. But you thought I'd fade into black, my spirit rises again. You believe it never comes back once you bleed out everything. And it takes an all-out attack to squeeze on all that remains. All that remains, 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 remains. All that remains, 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 remains. What a time for things to rearrange. We were healthy for each other, but nothing ever stays the same. You were a muse more than a lover. You put the gun to my back and shot me right through the chest. But you thought I'd fade into black, my spirit rises again. You believe it never comes back once you bleed out everything. And it takes an all-out attack to squeeze on all that remains. All that remains, 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 remains. All that remains, 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 remains.
Guys, we are back. We are back with more show for you guys. It's your Island Girls. I'm Crystal Kane.
I am Lex.
I'm Kemba Joe.
And we are here at the East Gates Mall, kicking it off.
Yes.
Our mall tour. Yes, it's been a good while in the making, a long time. Since last year, we've been wanting to do this, and we're finally able to do it. Kicking off the Christmas season, of
Yes,
course.
correct.
We will be visiting different malls around the island, so look out for us. We'll be at a mall near you. Yes?
Yep,
Oh, you're
that's
feeling
right.
good?
Good.
Quite a lot
Yeah.
of people, like, describe what we're seeing now, ladies. The vibe, people just eating, they're walking around with their kids,
Milling about,
picking up
yes.
their kids from school, walking
Yeah,
around doing
this
a
is
little...
the after school
Yes.
after school time for sure. So
yes.
you know if you need
and
to
of course with time
make
it
that
might
run.
increase. All right, so today we are talking about the Christmas blues, how to beat the Christmas blues. We realize that so many people, they don't like Christmas.
Right.
Right? I love Christmas. I'm a Christmas baby. How you all feel about Christmas?
And then there are additional reasons why persons may not like Christmas, you know.
Like what?
You know, some people may be grieving. So that's a top one. People who have lost loved ones and just really don't feel the Christmas spirit, understandably.
There's many reasons as to why someone might have
Yeah.
holiday depression. That's another one. You know what I mean? So
Correct.
I want to hear from you all first, though, personally. What are
Oh,
your
no.
reasons for loving Christmas? And then we'll go to Kems, because Kems is not too much a fan.
Okay, so for me, Christmas has just always been my favorite time of year. There's just a feeling surrounding it. Now, I have experienced where it kicks in kind of late. So, like, you know, it'll be like, no, you ain't feeling it too much because it
Yeah.
now starts up. But as time goes by and you get into it, you know, you feel it even more. It's something that just has stayed with me from when I was younger. It's just always been my favorite time of year.
I like what you said about when you were younger, because I realized, like, a lot of my friends who love Christmas, and then I have quite a few who don't, a lot of their likes and dislikes stem from how Christmas was for
When they
them
were
as
younger.
children, you
Yeah.
know, and I personally have amazing memories Christmas memories from
Yeah.
a child. I would look forward to Christmas. You know, my family used to be, you know, the kind that would wait till the last minute to clean. That was my family.
Right.
I
The mad dash.
No, as an adult, I hate that. I
Right.
wouldn't do that now. But back then, it used to be like the
Part
house
of
in
the
a mess.
excitement.
And then in the morning, I used to call it the Christmas magic.
Yes.
I know I would wake up and the house is pristine and them presents under that tree, boy.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I
Yes,
think
the present.
that's why for me it's not that I don't like it. I think that a lot of what happens is not authentic. People aren't being authentic with what really matters to them.
Right.
So
The real
as you
meaning.
mentioned, of course, so as you mentioned, Chris, you know, the whole chaos of the last minute cleaning and the curtain had to change and the yes, that is a very Caribbean tradition and I'm
It
not
is.
knocking it. I really am not. But I just never got it as a child. And then, of course, you know, I had to be the one in the hot sun painting plant
They used
pot.
to make you do work.
Painting plant pot.
Not painting
scraping
plant pot.
wall, all kinds
I was
listen,
a spoiled child. I never
listen.
used to have to do any work.
Just not that
Now
it's not that you can't do that any other time of the year, but it's a
Right.
very Christmas thing, and it's a love-hate relationship in a sense because it's like oh go. But then it's necessary, and then
I don't feel
you
like
know
I
I
don't
just
feel like we want to be in the sun.
that just what it, that's what it was, and
Yeah.
then with my career, I worked a lot over
Right,
Christmas, so
yeah.
I lost in a sense the idea of okay being off or being at home and. People grieve lots of different things, and so as I've gotten older, it's not that I don't care for it. I'm not a Scrooge. It's not bah humbug, but I just look around and I observe how commercialized everything has
Right,
become,
yeah.
and it doesn't resonate with me. So when I do get to spend Christmas, of course, with my family and everything and the presents, it's really the old people used to say Christmas is for the children, and Christmas is for the children.
That is a big
So
part of
I
it
was
as
now
well.
gonna ask you.
that's
so,
my most favorite part.
So I was now going to ask you. So I know how you feel, but how do you still create that Christmas magic for your son?
Absolutely,
Definitely necessary.
absolutely. It's not about how I feel about it. It's about putting that aside. So I feel how I feel, but you put that aside and you show up for the people that you care about. So it's not just you know my
Absolutely.
son or my niece or my family. It's everyone else that I truly care for. So I get you. I still do the shopping. I still do the cleaning. I still do the Christmas magic
Right.
and the transformation. But it's just.
A different feeling behind it. Yeah.
Guys,
I'll
we
be
want to
okay.
hear. Guys, we want to hear from y'all in the live chat. Of course, what does Christmas mean for you? Do you guys get the Christmas blues, or do you love Christmas? We want to hear from y'all in the chat room. Tell us how you feel about it.
So just jumping in
Alright.
real quick. Hello, of course, greetings to Fire Wolfman.
Fire
Blessings
Wolfman.
right back to you always
Yes.
here on the live. Thank you so much. Happy to be back as well. And he was saying that there was a small echo on the live stream, but it is okay. And he was acknowledging the K-Shap that was playing a short while ago.
Yes,
of
it is
course,
fire.
greetings to Colin. He says he loved Christmas this year.
Colin.
I'm not getting you no gift. It is me.
Once Kemba gets you a nice gift.
I am the gift.
I am the gift.
Hear that?
So yes, I mean that's how I feel about Christmas.
Okay.
And I guess as we explore the reasons, so like how it can happen and some of the tips to overcome it, I know I'm going to be learning a lot. If you're out there listening or looking on right now, you may learn a lot as well. We are here with you as we go through our topic of the day.
Yes.
Absolutely. I feel like with the whole Christmas blues thing, a lot of people don't like it. Well, those who don't like it, it's mainly because of loneliness. Even
Yes.
and the saddest part is those who are surrounded by family but who still feel lonely,
Lonely,
around
right.
Christmas time.
Correct.
Like I
The
have a
social
friend,
isolation.
she told me that Christmas time is the most loneliest time for her, and I still, even now, I'm saying it, and I can't fathom it because literally Christmas is where family come together. In the States and all, you have Thanksgiving and then you
Right.
have Christmas. It's literally a time for family. What do you all feel about that? What about you, Kems? I don't know if that's a part of it for you, but
the whole notion of the social isolation doesn't mean that you are physically by yourself.
no.
So for some people, being around their family is lonely,
Mm-hmm.
and therefore whether it's Thanksgiving, birthdays, or in this case Christmas, you know, that loneliness, that feeling of, well, everyone is coming together but I still don't feel like I am part of it.
Right.
So that could be, Christmas is very triggering for people as well, not just grief because you've lost someone, but sometimes the grief of the relationships that you crave. That is stuff that a lot of folk experience, or the grief of knowing that the things that you may have wanted for yourself. A lot of folks now, the economic climate, people have gone through divorce. That's another version of grief.
Yeah.
So you may have this picture in your mind of what you want Christmas to look like, and it's not like that.
I feel like that they label that comparison shopping. So like the things that you would like to have, and you kind of compare it to years gone by, or just in your head what you expected.
Yeah.
So that's a.
And I think all of that ties back into the commercialization of it. So all of the ads or these families sitting down together around
Right.
the table.
Oh, yes.
Santa is coming, and
It's a reminder of what you don't have.
what you don't have.
Yeah.
That isolation, I don't think, is meant only, or the way that I understand it or see it. It's not just physically by oneself,
Right.
but it's the internal feeling of loneliness, for sure.
Got
DJ
that.
Kello is on the live saying Christmas time is a nice excuse for day drinking.
Oh wow.
You know what? That's going to be a tip to cope with
Yes.
Christmas blues.
I mean, it is a nice
Take a little
point.
drink.
It's an
For sure,
excuse to
for
drink
sure,
some
for sure.
punch or creme right around the corner.
Yes.
All the time.
Some
Some
spiked
punch of creme is
sorrel.
always a
eh?
vibe.
I don't know.
Yes, the spiked sorrel.
I had to talk to you after the
Spiked
show.
sorrel. I've never tasted spiked sorrel.
Yes.
Yes.
Spiked
It's a bop.
sorrel.
Yes, it
It
is.
is.
So I find like even when because there are times when I wouldn't, many Christmases where I wouldn't be home. I've never felt that loneliness around Christmas time. I think just the season, the feeling, the atmosphere, whether I'm here, elsewhere, wherever, Timbuktu, I always feel that Christmas magic.
Spirit.
Yes, I don't feel, and I kind of look forward to spending Christmas in different places as well,
Right.
to see how people do
Celebrate,
their Christmas.
yeah.
But listen,
Yeah.
nothing beats a Trini Christmas. I could say that much.
Oh, for sure, for
I can
sure.
say
I have
that.
heard
Most
that.
def.
Yeah.
Most def.
Right? Something else I wanted to bring up as well with regard to the whole loneliness thing, but we'll circle back.
Okay.
While it may not be here for us, as you mentioned, being abroad, a lot of the loneliness and stuff comes from the seasonal depression, where the sun is down by 4 in the afternoon.
I
Oh
experienced that.
yes.
There's no sunlight. That is one of the reasons
Super
why
dreary.
the idea of me migrating is
You
Yeah.
give him a
I
memory.
need sunlight,
give
and
him
there are medical things behind it, taking vitamin D supplements and everything to combat that. So if you think of just a regular season or loneliness, and then you add that to all of the other things that could impact it, it makes sense
Yeah.
why a lot of folk are
Even the
just disconnected.
even the temperatures, when it's
frigidity.
super, super cold.
Absolutely.
You're giving
Yeah.
me flashbacks. There's one Christmas that I remember. And now I spent a couple Christmases in Canada, but there was one Christmas I spent in Canada, and the sun was down by 4 p.m.
Right.
Yeah.
Listen to me.
And then it doesn't get up until it's not, sunrise is not till 8 in the morning, 9 in the morning. That's a lot of
Wow.
darkness to be
Listen
in.
yeah,
to
yeah.
me. Depressing.
And then on top of that, it's cold. Like, what you doing, man?
So
Make it make
depressing.
sense. Make it make sense.
Please and thanks.
Yep.
I mean, stress is higher as well, right? Did they all do stress?
No, we
Stress
don't
is
do that.
higher as well because a lot of people feel that, especially like parents and people who have you want to
Pressure.
make
Yeah.
Christmas special for the children, so maybe
Correct.
money tight and that kind of
Yeah.
thing, but you
Yep.
want to have them happy still now. So stress would increase because you're trying to find the money now to get your child that nice scale electric. I still have scale electric.
Electric?
Yes,
Give it
ma'am.
away,
There
ma'am.
are skill electric. That is.
You know, or the
Hope my child not
dollhouse,
watching
or you know what, or you know what I mean. And so you find that a lot of parents are like, "What am I going to do this Christmas? How
Yeah.
can I
Been
can't get them what
there,
they want and
done
that kind of thing."
Get you a
What was
t-shirt.
that like as a parent?
Ooh.
Single parent.
It'll be easy,
Never
but
easy.
that actually is where it birthed new traditions. So I stopped worrying about, oh, well, the fancy is this, the fancy is that. And I had seen it years ago. You get your children 4 gifts: something they want, something they need, something they read, and something they can wear. And that's
Okay.
it. So when
I think I need to write that
when
down
I
for my
couldn't
future.
really do much, it's something that they want, something
Something
that
they
they
need.
need, something to read,
Read.
and something that they can
Wear.
wear.
Okay.
And that made it really easy to just tune out all of the everything
Right.
else, and it's almost remained a tradition. So the quality of the gift now just improves. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And therefore I had to really take stock of what I would have wanted to have gotten for him that could be meaningful, despite some of the, close corners.
I find too that a lot of times when you have discussion with your children, and not just in the moment, but constant discussion, they understand.
Absolutely.
They definitely understand. When you have, children being, you want to use the word entitled, but it's because they don't have that constant discourse with their parents for them to understand the importance of certain things.
And what all that ties back to the authenticity of it. So, whether it's and I'm touching a little bit on the tips in a sense, but when we think of the causes of what could make Christmas difficult for people, the healing or the ways that you can overcome it, for me, are the actual ways that make Christmas meaningful. Well, I know we're going to talk about that in a little bit, right? But just sort of, teasing the idea of how it functions,
how you can combat it.
How you can combat it.
A lot of parents do underestimate the children and the children's ability to comprehend.
Sure. Yes,
the gravity of any situation.
You have to keep up with the Joneses.
Communication.
You have to keep up with the Joneses.
Most times it's not the children.
That's my soapbox. The commercialization of it all, where people just feel like they need to compete.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I feel too like one of the things why people feel this kind of blues around the Christmas time is because it's coming to the end of the year, and it causes people to reflect on the year that just passed and comparing what they wanted to do with what they actually got done. And you would find that most people didn't really rise to the occasion and finish what they wanted to start. And of course, this is where the whole New Year's resolution thing comes into play by the end of the year, the very end of the year. But of course, I know I would be like, I set off to do all of this. What did I get done? What did I tick off? And it causes you to become anxious. Like Lick said, it causes negative thinking, it causes anxiety, that kind of thing. I know a lot of people who go through that, especially people who would deem themselves, self-motivated and they're used to a certain amount of momentum. And when they find, like even myself, when they find that you haven't gotten exactly what you wanted to get done, you start to feel like, natural failure vibes, that kind of thing.
I could have done more,
could relate,
etc.
yes, definitely.
Yeah.
So that's one of the
so
reasons.
I think those are the things, the contributing factors, for sure, the stress of it all, and then the expectations perhaps, and so it go.
How does one pull through? How does one pull through and get over that kind of Christmas depression, Christmas blues, seasonal blues, all of that? What kind of tips we can give the people to get over the Christmas blues?
The one that stuck out for me was doing a lot of relaxation activities.
Right.
So things that would really put you more at ease.
So
that you don't
self-care.
lean into that anxiety.
Don't scrape the wall.
Don't scrape no wall.
The 20th of December.
And do not
trying to paint.
put your children outside to paint no pot.
Yeah. Kind of like be rebellious and go against the grain.
Right. Yeah. So
Right.
acknowledge that which you can do.
Correct.
Right.
Find different things that you can do with the family. Watch some Christmas movies, you know, with the children. Find different traditions, as Kemba said.
Right.
Create new traditions.
That one I think is a huge thing that helped me through and continues to help me through creating new traditions. It doesn't have to be that you give up on what you may know or what you would have grown up doing, but you add to it, you modify it, you change it. So maybe instead of painting the whole house, changing all the curtains and the bed sheets, you just decide to do one or two instead of having a ham, a turkey, chow, pastel, beef pastel, chicken pastel, all the pastel. Just have some.
You don't realize it really truly is a Caribbean thing, because when you think about it in the States and all of that,
for them I think it's Thanksgiving. For them it's Thanksgiving.
And it's whether it's Christmas or Thanksgiving or any other holiday in a sense. For me it's the same. Create your new traditions. If you've lost a loved one, that one could be really hard, or if your life circumstances have changed, that can be really hard as well. Create new traditions. Find new people that you can connect with, which is another tip. Volunteering.
Oh yes, I like
that was going to be my next one.
Yeah, when you volunteer, whether it's Christmas time or any other time, there is it does something. It alters your brain chemistry because you now function outside of yourself.
Right.
You have something else that you are pouring yourself into
and tapping
into. So time after time, you kind of realize, wait, I know I have it bad, and I know I have it real hard, but there's a song, someone's suffering more than you.
The beautiful connections that you can make as well. That you would not
Absolutely.
make on a regular basis,
Yep.
I was gonna say volunteering too it brings about perspective, because while you're there wallowing in your self pity
Correct.
and it's like, oh, woe is me and a lonely and a Christmas this and Christmas that,
Yeah.
you volunteer and you find out, wow, I really
You have a short stick, but the person have no stick.
right.
Correct. I mean, and not that we want to make volunteering a better than you game. I think a lot of people go into it, I'm just going to donate or do this so that I cannot feel the way that I feel. I think it's important as well in volunteering. That's the reason for Christmas. It's the
Exactly.
giving. It's the servitude.
Correct, yes.
One of my dreams is to spend Christmas in a children's orphanage.
Really?
It's
Why
one of my
haven't you
dreams.
I
done
have
it
not
yet?
done. I've
Work.
not done the actual
Work.
Christmas day, but I've done Christmas season.
No, I would like to spend Christmas one day, 1 year in a children's orphanage, the
I feel I
entire
would
day.
cry.
From Chris, I'll bow along the place,
No,
and
I
that's
cried.
okay.
I definitely cried. I remember I did it with the Cyril Ross home.
Yeah, that for me
Oh
will
my
be,
God.
or like in a
Not easy,
a home for the
but
aged.
necessary.
You all think we should do that?
Don't do my that. Not
No,
maybe.
because now you know you're giving my ideas.
Maybe, but 2023 perhaps not. The space of giving back and giving and really being out of myself or out of oneself, I think, is a very easy way to combat those blues. Yeah.
Indeed. Anybody have any more?
Another one would be to exercise. Just go
course.
outside and
Girl.
get moving.
Exercising, be solving all kinds of problems in these,
of course.
in these streets.
This is just an additional one, but when you get the body moving and the blood pumping, you feel better generally.
Yep.
So you get all of those nice little juices going, and it does help you to come out of those blues a bit. It can help.
Yeah. For sure. For sure.
I like this one. Forget the presents. Be present.
Be present.
Be present in the moment, especially if we talked earlier about being surrounded by family but still feeling lonely. How about the next time you're surrounded by family, try to take in what's happening.
Okay.
The smells of the food, the feeling of togetherness. Even if you don't normally feel
That
it.
might
try
actually. That's a good one, but that could also be triggering for people.
So it
where
could be.
being around family, you need to numb everything out.
Right.
But I guess it could be looked at as a mindset or a forced, like trying to change the mindset and look at the positives, because we know your
Always.
family members.
Yeah.
But listen, being
Oh yeah,
around family all
of
the
course.
time.
You put
there's-
certain things aside so that you could be there. Yeah, I
there's
see
a-
what you mean.
There's a fight, there's a bickering, there's a one-up, we know
Always.
how families and relatives
Can be.
can
Yeah,
do.
always.
But if you go into it with a mindset like, you know what, I want to just take in everything, and even if auntie trying to tell me I'm getting too fat, or uncle telling me when you're going
I
and
have
get
a
a
message for
husband,
auntie.
or this and that,
And I have a message for Uncle too.
right? You can instead make the decision to just see the good side of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Even if, as my grandmother would say, the devil biting them and poking them to harass you,
Yeah.
you combat it and you make the decision, you know what, I'm going to make Christmas
Right.
good for
You're
me.
rising above
and
it.
I am going to
Yeah.
be present in the moment.
And
Gotcha.
that
Right?
within itself, making Christmas what I need it to be, or making Christmas what you need it to be, actually, this is a little out of pocket. Maybe not be around family.
Right.
Maybe what?
Not
be around family.
Oh, cool. Chems.
No, talk the things.
Yeah,
Talk
some
the
people,
talk the things.
their people are not their family members, not
It's
blood family
correct,
members.
and
And I
so-
do always say family is not always blood. It could be
So
just
maybe
those who love you.
the things, if what you need to do to appreciate them is to be away from them, do that.
Yeah.
And have, of course, my favorite thing, boundaries.
Boundaries.
Right? You're gonna have
set those boundaries.
set the boundaries and know that if you need to be there, you're going to be there for this amount of time. You're going
Right.
to be there for this space, and then honor what you know. So when it is that auntie come and tell you, oh, you're putting on weight, your boundary is, all right, auntie, if you make another comment about my weight, I won't be here.
Right.
And then say, all right, auntie, you said it again, I'll check y'all next week. That sometimes for a lot of people, and I think it goes against the tradition of, well, Christmas is a time for family. How you could not want to be around your family?
Right.
Because this is my experience.
Right.
And those are ways of combating some of the depressive moments or the sadness that can come with it.
Another one that I saw was food.
Ooh.
They said to feed the body well.
Talk
they
the
mean
things.
nutritiously. But all you know, like, how
Turkey is nutritious.
especially
Is
within the
it
Trinidadian
freshly
and
baked
Tobagonian
tops with a slice of
traditional
ham.
Christmas food.
Yes.
I mean,
Pastel.
our coping is eating what
Yes.
our Christmas food is.
That's all right.
We're trying
Elastic
to be
pants.
just
I
eating
stopped
salads.
eating ham for Christmas. You know, I didn't
Oh
miss
no,
it.
I need to have some ham.
Elastic
I didn't
pants.
miss it.
Yes. please.
That's all the dresses.
Pull out those elastic
That's all we're
pants.
wearing. We ain't bothering with buttons. What's a button? But no, food is definitely therapeutic.
Yeah, and it's a huge part of our
huge,
Christmas.
huge,
Food
huge,
always
huge
makes
part.
me feel good.
Yeah.
We have the pastels.
hence
and
the
We
extra
also,
pounds.
I mean, sometimes you might need a glass of pantrakram 9 o'clock in the
yes,
morning.
please, yes. And we
It's
will
5
not
o'clock
judge you for
somewhere.
it.
I have decided and realized that this works for me. I no longer put those or certain restrictions on myself anymore. Like, don't eat after this time. I eat when my body is hungry.
Yeah.
So if I wake up at 3 in the morning and a girl is starving, a girl is going to eat. Trust
Right.
and believe. And if I feel to drink first thing in the morning, some punch or creme.
Christmas time, I
I
drink
drink it, you know.
in the morning.
As you should.
I drink in it.
As you should. Spike sorrel is it for me.
Right.
So let me
I
educate
need to
you.
get
Right.
this.
Yeah,
So
body
talk to
spikes
us
are-
about this.
sorrel, ideally the black sorrel. That's
the
a
very
nice,
dark,
dark,
rich one.
rich, thick. Because if you could see through the glass, you need to
Right.
make that sorrel a little thicker. But no, any kind of sorrel actually, and you spike it. So my favorite alcohol to spike it is
Gin?
Oh,
Eh-heh.
licks with the things. But of course, rum, a nice dark rum goes really nicely with it as well. And then there's also sorrel wine.
My dad
you
makes a
know-
good sorrel, and he does put a little bit of rum in it,
Yes.
and it's
This,
same
this
thing.
So then you know
one.
about spike wine. I mean
I
about
didn't
spike
know that
sorrel.
it was a thing. I didn't
It-
know. I
I've
just
made
thought
it a
that's how
thing.
you made it.
That's a new tradition.
Tambu spiced rum.
And
That
sorrel
one, oh yes.
Proper.
licks nutty things.
Well, let's try that.
Licks nutty things.
Tell me about it.
So we, yeah.
I want to
mean,
end with one more.
Absolutely.
That stood out to me. It says, "Get into shades of grey." Now we're not talking about Christian grey.
No, that is not what we're talking about.
We're not talking about 50 Shades of
Merry
Grey.
Christmas
People with
to
dirty minds.
Merry
Right?
Christmas.
But what it basically says, when it says get into shades of grey, it means stop the black and white thinking.
Right.
So if you know you're lonely for Christmas, I'm going to use that example again. If you know that you're lonely for Christmas, don't wallow in that. Instead, force yourself, or if you have any other negative thought, force yourself to think the exact opposite. Right? And then you have two sides of the spectrum, the very negative thought and the very positive thought. And then find a shade of grey in the middle.
A
For
balance.
example, you are a person who always ends up feeling lonely at Christmas, right? The opposite thought would be, I am never lonely at Christmas. I'm surrounded by people. But that's not exactly true, is it?
Correct.
Because you're feeling lonely. A shade of grey thought would be to remind yourself, well, you know, my cousin called me last week to check on me. Granny called me yesterday. My friend from school called me 2 days ago. These people are aware and they think of me. So maybe I'm not so lonely.
Right.
It's called shades of grey with regard to your thinking. So get into, with regard to your
Operating
mindset,
in that space.
operating in that space. You call it shades of grey.
I like that.
Think in that space. I like that too.
All the sense. Agreed.
Yeah?
100%. Yep.
So guys, if you're just joining us, we have been talking about how to combat the Christmas blues. We know Christmas is a festive time for us. We love Christmas. Lex and I. Kems love it too. But you know, we love it in varying degrees. Right? And as much as there are people who love Christmas and they go all out, there are people who just
Not really that into
they
it.
can't take it. You understand?
So
I love
if-
Christmas, but I don't even put up a Christmas tree.
Right. And if you are one of those people that, you know, Christmas is not the best time for you, we hope that the tips, you know,
Help.
tips and tricks
Helps you.
can help. Just one of them. Try it out and see. Wishing you, of course, a very Merry Christmas in advance.
Please.
Indeed.
Yeah.
That's it. Eh?
That is
A
it.
That's
short
it.
one today, you know, because we have to get things moving along. Like, guys, we had a little bit of a late start today, so we had to get along. Our guest today is waiting
Oh
patiently.
gosh,
Oh,
let's see her.
Yes, I.
Oh,
When
so
will you
guys,
see her?
keep it
Jesus.
locked right here on O.U.R. Radio. It's your girls. I'm Crystal Kane,
I am Lex.
And I'm Kemba Joe.
and we'll be right back. Keep it locked right here. Island Girl Talk.
Caribe Hard Cider. Moments made extraordinary.
Make sure you have a drink in your hand and you're ready to jump. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. Everybody come out today. Festival nice again. Yeah, yeah. What a joyful feeling. Who else could relate? The carnival spirit saying welcome back again. What a fantastic feeling. Who else couldn't wait? The carnival spirit saying welcome back again. Oh Lord, this feeling. Today is gonna be a special day. Ooh. Not missing this for nothing. Welcome back again. First of all, I want to start by saying thank you for bringing us together. I appreciate you. Today we out here looking for more than a taste. Cause we love we carnival and we love our bacchanal. Oh yeah. Cool Caribbean breeze, that's where I'm gonna be. No one in the world does party like a Trini. In the pavement, lime and soca start to play. I right up by the speaker, drinking the rum, holding on to my woman. What a joyful feeling. Who else could relate? The carnival spirit saying welcome back again. What a fantastic feeling. Who else couldn't wait? The carnival spirit saying welcome back again. Oh Lord, this feeling. Today is gonna be a special day. Ooh. Not missing this for nothing. Welcome back again. Take a video, take a selfie for your IG. Hashtag welcome back and post it on your stories. Looking for a console cause we drunk tonight. Document the carnival cause it's plenty bacchanal. Oh yeah. Cool Caribbean breeze, that's where I'm gonna be. No one in the world does party like a Trini. Behind the music truck, jumping up as one. I right up by the speaker in my section. Hung up tight with my woman. What a joyful feeling. Who else could relate? The carnival spirit saying welcome back again. What a fantastic feeling. Who else couldn't wait? The carnival spirit saying welcome back again. Oh Lord, this feeling. Today is gonna be a special day. Ooh. Not missing this for nothing. Welcome back again.
Oh, no, 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 no. She wanna get me. I think she gonna get me. She said to me, I'll show you a thing or two. Kinda things make your dreams come true. She said to me, what she said? It don't matter how you try to hide it. I could see you want me to. She said to me, I tell them what she said. Boy, I know I've been on your mind. Only had one thing on my mind that time. She said to me, we both know I'm gonna get you. It's just a matter of time. And now I had to find an answer. I had to find a door. I had to find me, I escape her out. Cause I did for sure. But this girl have a hold on me, and I can't get away. Now I know it's too late. She tells me that she loves me, and I know it's all a lie. I gotta open up my eyes. me feeling this feeling. My heart leaves my chest and it reached to the ceiling. She feels so real and she's so appealing. She's got me hooked and now she's reeling me to an obsession leading to passion. And her intentions are hidden by her actions. I'm now an entity of this complexity, and all she really wants to do is just get next to me. We started liming, in our timing. We make separate plans, but we plans keep aligning. And it was plain to see that she was feeling me, because she started fulfilling my fantasies. Main attraction in any session, wind down to we knees like we making confession. Boss a slow mind, she always look fine, and anywhere we go we always have a nice time. But I gotta find an answer, I gotta find a door, I gotta find me a escape route, cause I did for sure that this girl have a hold on me, and I can't get away. Now I know it's too late. She tells me that she loves me, and I know it's all a lie. I gotta open up my eyes.
Welcome back, welcome back. Oh, wow. Song is nice. Welcome back to Island Girl Talk. It's the Island Girls. I'm Kemba Joe.
I am Lex.
And with us for Spotlight, sorry, I got distracted again.
I can understand why.
We are joined for today's Spotlight by the absolutely stunning and, all the pun intended, glamorous
Did I hear whoop?
Mrs. Onika Thomas Francisco.
Yes,
Welcome to Island Girl Talk.
welcome.
Thank you for having me. Good
Oh
afternoon.
my gosh. And more, it should be more of a welcome back, right? So, of course, you'll this lovely, forgive me, I need to gather myself.
Dazzling.
Bedazzling. There we go. This absolute powerhouse of a woman, innovator, trailblazer, true artist, and now author. Yeah, that's what we're going to be talking about today with Onika. She's returning to IGT. She was with us in season 1, and she shared a lot about her journey as a professional makeup artist, beauty advisor, and of course, hairstylist. I mean, come on, just the
the hair.
quality. Some of her past accomplishments include recognition across the Caribbean for her makeup line, learning all of these new skills, and launching a company with her husband. And that's not what we're here to talk about today, because those are all the things that we're going to find out in your book.
Yes,
Right?
definitely.
So first of all, congratulations on this new accomplishment. And the title of your book is Mrs. Glam Life. And then there's a part 2 to it. Would you mind sharing that with our audience?
From passion to a thriving 6-figure business.
From
All right.
passion to a thriving 6-figure business. All right. So, of course, we have to get down not into just what the book is about, but, you know, your purpose along the way is to help people, not just women, but people recognize and tap into their purpose. So when did you realize that you wanted to write this book?
I started writing for years,
Okay.
just journaling and, you know, just put in my experience in a book. And October is like, it was a depressing month for me, where I feel like I'm lost because it's my grandmom's birthday, is the year she died, is the month she died.
Which October?
October the 3rd is her birthday.
Oh,
October
okay.
the 13th is my birthday.
Okay.
Happy belated birthday.
Thank you. October the 17th is my wedding anniversary. It's also the day I
October
lost my
is
grandmom,
doing a
and
lot.
also the day I lost my first love. So
Oh,
October
wow.
was like a whirlwind
A
for
lot
me.
of things.
So I used October last year
Yeah.
to channel my energy into writing, and I was like, how could I give back? Because when I lose these people in my life, I realized that life is quite short, and I wanted to not only give back to my son, because this book is for my son also.
Right.
I wanted to give back to the community, and I put everything that I've learned into this book. So I feel like most times that we lose, or we didn't have someone to plant seeds into you. I had my grandmom leaving me and pushing me to know my purpose in
Right.
life.
Right.
And this book is that. This book is me planting seeds into other
And you
people's
just
life.
turn October around.
Yes.
Turned
Nice.
October. So
Turned
now
October.
October represents
Yes.
your birthday still, grandma's birthday, wedding anniversary, and all the things, the polarity, the light and the dark, and now of course your book. So when is it that the book launched this October?
Yes, it's also
Tell
launched.
us a little
in-
bit about that launch and what that meant to you.
Oh my gosh. So the book
Do we have
launched-
tissue?
So I wanted to create an experience for everyone that is coming this book launch. I know most time that
we don't take time for ourselves. So I wanted women and men to come this book launch to feel their best self. I wanted to speak to that little boy and little girl on the inside that don't believe in themselves, that feel that they cannot do it.
Right.
And that is what I created at the launch. So I had Dr. Luke Kwamina, who's also my mentor. You know, he spoke at the book launch. It wasn't about, hey, I'm making 6 figures, come and get this book. But it was showing you that you could do it also, because I didn't come from a family that had 6 figures.
Right.
You know?
Right.
But you've created
Yes,
6 figures.
Yes, and I didn't
That's
come from that
fantastic.
community or environment. So
Right.
I show people that you could create this for yourself also.
Fantastic.
So would you say as well it was a space for people to learn things about themselves as
Yes,
well? Okay.
yes, most
All right.
definitely.
Okay. Nice.
Fantastic. Oh, I am loving this. And it kind of flows smoothly into this next piece. So, of course, based on what you've just shared, the experiences you've had, tell us about, if you can think of all of the challenges that you faced, what is one that you are most proud of overcoming?
Self-development.
Ooh.
She said it without hesitation.
That is a lovely theme, something that resonates very deeply. Tell us more about why self-development.
You know, we feel like we're not the problem, and most times we are the problem. We are the only person that is holding us back.
Yes,
You're the only one that is
ma'am.
holding you back. No one is
Correct.
doing that.
Yep.
So when you develop yourself, I had to retrain my brain. I had to unlearn things that I thought was correct.
Right.
Yes.
So retraining your brain isn't always easy, but if you want better, you have to do better.
Absolutely. It's that shadow work, you have to go
Yes.
deep within yourself.
Yeah.
And a lot of people talk about it as if it's something easy.
Yes.
And it seems easy. And then you get into the work and you're like,
Oh yeah, I feel like quitting so much times. It's so hard.
it's so hard.
Accountability in itself is hard work.
Correct.
Yes,
And
yes.
all of that, of course, I believe is tied into self-development.
And then you will
Wonderful.
see that paradigm shift of everyone around you when you start developing yourself. You will see that, oh my gosh, she's the problem, he's the problem. You will realize that you were the problem,
Right.
and then you will just start being surrounded around people that are actually
The
working
correct
on
people.
themselves too.
Correct. And
You
then
attract them.
when
Yeah.
you're in this space, or should you be in this space of folk who do not resonate or are not aligned with you on that level, you kind of have to shut them.
Yes.
You have to be able to walk
Yes.
away from
Yes.
people and things that do not match up with the direction or the level of self-development, the
Uh-huh.
goals, the things that you're doing. Okay.
And let go of that limited mindset.
Limited mindset. Yeah. So what would you say was, so the book, of course, it's again chatting with the wonderful Mrs. Onika Thomas Francisco, Mrs. Glam Life, passion to
A thriving six-figure
thriving
business.
six-figure business. What was your passion? What was that thing that really got you fired up?
Beauty.
Ah.
Like,
Come on.
Glam.
Come on.
the glam life.
The glam
Yes,
life,
yes,
yeah?
yes, yes.
And of course, with more than 10 years of experience in all of these things, mommyhood came along the way.
Yes.
You got married
Yes.
as well, and then you've just kept building. Can you tell us about what feeds what? So does your passion for glam life fuel the mother and the wife that you are, or is it the reverse?
I think because underneath all this glam, like my assistant said, that nobody knows me for real, because underneath this glam, I'm really just a chill girl, like,
Right.
very quiet and reserved and to the beach. But when I say beauty, this is all perfect, but I'm talking about your inner beauty also. I believe what we exhume is what we're going to attract also. So my love for helping people is what really brought everything together.
Right.
And this beauty is what brought people to me. Like,
Yeah.
doing hair, doing makeup. When people sat in my chair, I had an opportunity to have conversations with them to help them solve problems, and that is how the business came along.
Do you still do makeup and hair and everything, or
I pick and choose who I want to do it for
Nice.
now.
Now you can be
because you have
selective.
a
Yes.
thriving six-figure, and I
Right.
imagine too that
It's not only that,
commitments,
yes.
other commitments. Tell us
Yes.
about some of the other things that you're dabbling in.
So and I'm going to announce this for the first time.
Exclusive. exclusive, y'all. This is
Exclusive
that.
content,
Exclusive.
special premiere.
So I stopped doing clients because I really want to focus on helping other entrepreneurs build their business.
Okay.
So that is my way of giving back. So doing clients is great,
Yeah.
but I really want to help other people build their own business.
Oh,
Noted.
fantastic.
Noted,
Fantastic.
noted.
Lex, did you have one? Sorry.
No, I was my question was going to be in terms of glam, because you've been in it for so many years, have you seen a shift, like a difference in what glam you know glam to be and what it is now?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would
I've
you
seen-
comment on that?
I would say that let everyone do what makes them happy.
Happy, right.
Yes, when it comes to glam, because what I like is glam, some people won't like that
Correct.
as glam.
Yeah.
So I would say let everyone do what makes them happy.
But you know what's ironic? That is exactly what beauty is. That is
Yes.
what fashion
Yes.
is.
It is
That
an self-expression.
It is it is
Correct.
absolutely
Yes.
self-expression. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so I've just got a couple more things I'm
Yes.
very curious about. Now that you're here, and I feel like the answer is yes, but I do still want to find out from you authentically. Would you say that you're living fully in your purpose right now?
I think I'm about to live fully in my
I
purpose.
like that answer.
This
like that
Sunday,
answer a lot.
this Sunday, I'm launching my book club, and I have 100 people sign up at the moment.
Congrats.
Thank you. And my book club is an accountability space. It's free,
Okay.
but it's a place to really educate people, because I feel like in school we should have a topic called or a subject called lifestyle, where we actually teach students emotional intelligence,
Right.
how to do basic life skill, how to do your taxes,
Yes.
like how to grow
Agreed,
our own
agreed.
crops, the food that is
Absolutely.
important to our body. I think
Yep.
that these things should be taught in school,
that
like
they're
books to
struggling.
read.
Yes.
You know, so
the
that is
emotional
why.
intelligence, all the things that we learned now
Yes.
help folk much earlier on in
Yes.
there. Yeah, I'm with
Yes.
you on that.
So
How
that is
about
why
you?
I'm starting my book club. You know?
Oh, fantastic. And of course, well, this flows beautifully. If you, first question, I guess, do we still have space to join the book club? Is
Yes.
there still space?
Yes.
All right.
There
That's
must be
important.
space.
Must be space. And then if
Yes.
anyone did want to get in touch with you, where can we find you on social media?
So you can find me on Facebook and Instagram at GlamLifeTT, and to join the book club is www.glamlifett.com/Mrs. GlamLifeTT.
Okay.
All the glam
All right.
life. I'll give you a hack though. If you go to her Instagram, there's a
Yes,
link
yes.
that's
there's a
going to
link.
expand with all of the options. Tell us that IG handle one more time.
GlamLifeTT.
Glam Life
Easy breezy.
TT. Easy breezy, beautiful. Like Unika. All right, y'all. I feel like as we think of the spotlight, of course, Unika is going to stick around as we get ready for our very next segment, the
Yes.
fun one of them all, Sip and Swill. So we're going to take
the
another
hot box.
really quick break, and
Yes.
we'll be back just after this. Keep it locked to Island Girl Talk right here on O.U.R
Dot
Radio.fm.
FM.
Yeah.
Caribe Hard Cider. Moments made extraordinary.
Battalion music. You are dearer to me than all the stars. So many wish but never reach. Cause when I'm falling and all the world seems dark, you help me find my peace. In the still of the night, I lay listening to you breathe. People search for heaven all their lives. How lucky am I? Heaven's breathing next to me. Oh, shoot me by, Vijani. Oh, shoot me by, yeah. Oh, shoot me by, Vijani. Hurry me down, the sea has no answer for the depth of this feeling. I will love you in the heat of the morning and the cool of the night. How blessed am I to know you like this. When you touch me, I am free. People search for heaven all their lives. How lucky am I? Heaven's breathing next to me. Oh, shoot me by, Vijani. Oh, shoot me by, yeah. Oh, shoot me by, Vijani. Hurry me down, yeah, 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 yeah,
Between the lines, can you identify the coding in my mind? See, sun and a glass of wine. That's the remedy for the perfect Java lime. We ready to go, hear the flow now. Oh Lord, I can't wait again. Hook the line and reel me in. 6 months now, so we preparing for July, August vacation. Energy saved up, and the beach them waved up. Oh Lord, check the forecast. It's Java till we can last. We don't know about summer, place hot all year round. Just 2 seasons to choose from. Whether rain or shine, once the rum come, we outside. Link up your team, cause you know it's trouble. Cause when the man and the girl meet on the sun, it's time to bubble. Take my hand, boy, you. Take my hand. Have real work to do. You better work, 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 work. You and me like glue. It's Java. Oh Lord, I can't wait again. Hook the line and reel me in. 6 months now, so we preparing for July.
All you ever see behind her eyes?
Yeah, me got Charlie Griffin. There's only one life to live. One life to live. Live best and live it to give. No stress, don't come back to div. One love is what's happening. Vibes united tonight like life. Drive ignited, a guy like sight. Drive on hand, takes flight like Mike. Oh, I'm excited to ride life right.
Guys, we are back. We're back with more show for you guys. It's your Island Girls. I'm Crystal Kane.
I am Lex.
And of course, we have the lovely Onika Francisco in the house. If you guys are just joining us, Onika was here being spotlighted, of course, by the lovely Lex and Kembajo, all about her new book. Did you bring the book?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, so we hope so.
Right, so wait, we should have it displayed right here on the table.
Yes, please.
Right?
I always have a copy of my book on me.
I didn't see you take it out for Kembajo when she was interviewing you.
No, I didn't.
But So, of course, while they get the book, we're gonna, of course, put the lovely Onika in the hot box with Sip and Spill. Of course, sponsored by Caribbean Tropical Hard Cider. That book far, boy. That book real far.
No. I probably left
All
it in
right.
the car.
So, well, you know what you have to do? You'll have to go and bring that book in during the break because you're not leaving here until you show the people that book.
Yes.
Right? But of course, after spotlighting Onika, like I mentioned, hot box time.
Time for the hot
box time.
Yes.
What is this hot box?
You've been there, done that. You know exactly what it is. And of course, as mentioned, Sip and Spill is sponsored by Caribbean Tropical Hard Cider.
Hit
So,
them.
of course, we're going to do our due diligence.
Yes.
And, of course, make every moment extraordinary with Caribbean Hard Cider. Try the all-new cocktail-inspired mimosa. A unique blend.
Yeah,
Mimosa. A unique blend of blood orange and pineapple flavor. All right? And, of course, Caribbean Tropical Hard Cider. New flavors, new taste, experience. All right, drink responsibly.
Yeah.
We love a Caribbean. You know what? My favorite is the rosé.
Yes.
Right? How about you?
Yes, my favorite is the rosé.
Love
as
a
well.
rosé. Of course, your girl forgot to bring the Caribbean today. So
That's okay.
Apologies. All right, but we'll have it next time for you guys.
So we sipping what?
In the meantime, right?
Little agua.
We commence.
We
We
commence.
sipping and we spilling with some fruit juice and agua. No label. Come on. Cheers. No label agua. All right. So, Lex, you take the reign. We're going to go first with Lex.
Since we were talking about rosé and stuff, we just segueing right into the first question. And my question is, do you prefer red, white, or rose wine, and why?
White. I love
Oh,
white
she
wine.
said it without hesitation. What is your reason that you prefer a white wine?
I have no particular reason,
It's
but I
just-
love Riesling white wine
Uh-huh.
and not too sweet and not too dry.
Okay, all right.
That's a
Chris?
real easy one. You start off real
No,
easy.
we had just temper it a little bit.
You like drama, you know.
Yes.
Exactly. Normally, Lex would ask these real probing, profound questions.
No, easy, easy breezy.
All right. I love a red wine.
Okay.
That's all I drink now. And any like a Cab Sauv, a Merlot, that kind of thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Simple kind of girl.
I kind of echo you. Like I like
I like
red
a nice
wine because
Malbec as well.
it's full-bodied, and I like anything semi-sweet. Nothing too dry, nothing too sweet, because sweet wines give me a headache.
Red.
So
red, you
yeah,
said?
red.
Yes. Can beat a nice red.
Lovely.
All right. If you're in the chat room, what is your favorite type of wine?
Tell us,
Red,
please.
white, what? Tell us what and why. Okay. So if you guys remember last week, we had Nicole Wangchong here, and she did a rapid test type of thing. So yeah, swiftness is the name of the game. You're
All
not
right,
thinking.
we're ready.
Oh,
You're not
gosh.
thinking. All right. And I'm gonna do a little this and that.
Okay,
Right? It's,
okay.
it's really this and that, but we in the Caribbean, so it's this or that.
This or that. Okay.
All right. You ready?
Yes.
Let's see now how this goes,
I'm
right?
ready. Uh-huh.
Okay. Vacation or staycation?
This.
No,
No,
say
no.
vacation.
Vacation.
Say which one?
Say
Uh-huh.
it, right?
Vacation.
Vacation?
Vacation.
Yeah.
Vacation. Netflix or Hulu?
Netflix.
Netflix.
Netflix. Night or morning?
Night.
Night.
Night. Rich and famous or rich and unknown?
I mean, rich and unknown.
Me too.
Rich and
Yeah.
unknown. Yes. Surprising, eh?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
yeah,
say
yeah,
famous.
yeah.
Rich and unknown. Okay. Art museum or history museum?
Art museum.
History museum.
History museum. Car or bike?
Car.
Car.
Car. Train or airplane?
Airplane.
I'll do a train because I've never been on one. So yeah, a train.
Train because I like it.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay. I want to do 5 more.
Uh-huh.
City or countryside?
Countryside.
Countryside.
Countryside. Smartphone or tablet?
Smartphone.
Smartphone.
Smartphone. Camping or glamping?
Glamping.
Camping.
Glamping. Cooking or being cooked for?
Being cooked for.
Cooking.
Being cooked for. Hello. All right. Roommates or live alone?
Live
Oh,
alone.
live alone, please.
Live alone. All right. That's it for rapid fire.
That was a good one.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. Lex, we back to you. Make it count, you know.
Oh no,
Make it
listen, I
count.
told Nolly one time, all these questions I have for Onika today, you're getting it easy from me.
Oh,
right?
thank you. I appreciate
Okay.
it. I
Well,
appreciate
actually,
it.
we remember we grilled you the last time. Listen.
Please, make it
So
easy this time.
my next question is, what is your favorite kind of indulgent pizza? Like if you have to choose your toppings and it's like a feel-good kind of thing, what would you choose to be on your pizza?
No mean to be a party crusher, but I don't do flour. I'm a vegan.
Ooh, very nice.
And I don't do flour.
This is
either.
a bad question.
Yeah.
But at least we learned something else about you. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can have veggie pizza.
Oh, let's don't go there. I eat like 5 vegetables, but I eat a lot of fruits. Like I am a picky eater, and then I decided to be a vegan.
Okay, so that just
So-
cut down a lot of your choices
yes.
automatically.
Yes.
Okay, Chris.
Ask me again.
Favorite type of pizza?
I don't have a favorite type of pizza.
You just like all pizza?
I mean, I could eat.
If you had to choose, I could eat.
Okay. There's a pizza that I tried abroad. It was just cheese and this. Is it arugula?
Uh-huh.
All over it, like
Okay.
a lot of it, and it was heavenly. So
Okay.
I guess if I had to choose one, it would be that. But I really don't have a favorite.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, if I had to choose, mine would be beef, spinach, and feta.
Feta.
Yes.
I
That would be
see.
it.
Okay, this is one that I like to be asked already. I think this was when Naomi was here. What's the weirdest thing you've done when you were alone?
Weirdest thing I've done while I'm alone? Chris, what?
It's my turn to ask, right?
Yes, yes.
We
This is
let
your
Onika, Nick will answer first, Onika.
Yeah.
Yes, she answered first, but I think
no, you answer
no, you
first.
answer
You sipping and you
You are
Oh
swallowing.
my gosh. Where this? No. I'm not gonna answer. I'm gonna sip.
You got to sip?
Oh, you're gonna plead the fifth?
Okay, no
Look
problem.
at you. You know how long it's been since somebody pled the fifth here on this show?
What is the weirdest thing that I've done
you-
while I'm alone?
You're lucky, you're lucky. You answered this like a week before or something.
No, I wasn't. I don't think I was here for that.
Oh, you weren't there? Oh,
No.
well then, all right.
Weirdest
What is the
thing?
weirdest thing you have done or something that you normally do in your, I think you call it SSB, secret single behavior. When you're by yourself and you would never do it in front of anybody else. It's just you.
Oh my gosh.
You want to circle back?
I will probably say like have full conversations with myself.
Yes.
Yes.
I think you and everybody.
Like to
normal.
talk. She said,
You and
I thought that was
everybody.
normal.
like literally talk myself through things. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think when she asked it, I said, scenarios. You know?
Oh, different. Okay.
Like if, like I said, sometimes you would have had a conversation with somebody and the rebuttal wasn't adequate at the time.
Oh, you
and then you would
practicing
you would replay the
clap
scenario in your head, and
Okay.
you'd be like, damn, I should have said that. You know what I mean? That, and then back in the day, I used to pretend I was accepting Grammys.
Oh wow. So you have an acceptance speech?
Yeah, boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Olika's ready for her Grammy.
No, that was back in the day. You know what I mean? Okay, what about one more? Let's do one more round.
Okay.
Let me hear.
Okay, so do you prefer to be hot or cold in terms of weather or temperature?
Hot. I'll choose hot.
Hot, any day.
Yeah.
Any day.
Any
okay.
day. Any day.
Hot? Why hot?
Because you could just wear less clothes, but cold, I have to layer up. And
Good point.
I'm gonna feel hot. I
Right.
could go and shower like 5 times for the day.
So it means too that when you're having a shower, you prefer hot water.
Yes.
All right.
Most definitely.
Nice. I can appreciate that.
I do prefer to feel hot because, fans, AC, that kind of
You
thing.
can always cool yourself down.
But I mean, living in Canada for the while that I'd been there, it's pressure.
Right.
Pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So remember earlier, Kemba had said the reason that she would not migrate would be because of the weather and how dreary it could be. I am not a lover of the cold. That alone will make me not migrate. Yeah.
I hear
I
that.
prefer to be warm, and as Chris said, you could cool down whenever you.
Yeah. But with the way things going,
I understand, I understand
with the
fully.
way things going, air conditioning going up.
Yeah.
Air conditioners have
Especially
gone
with the
up.
last heat wave that we had.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Electricity bills, etc.
All right. So, I'm going to end it with this more rapid fire.
All right.
And I'm not giving it a steamy rapid fire. Real easy thing.
Okay.
But you had to do it a little more
Faster.
faster
I'll do
than
it.
before. Next time you come, we will do the one word thing. Like you call a word.
Oh,
and
and
then
the first thing that comes to your
yes.
mind. Right.
No sticking, huh? All right, you ready? Long hair or short hair?
Long hair.
Short.
Long. Workout at home, workout at the gym.
Workout at home.
Jim.
Home. Ethereum or Bitcoin?
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.
Ethereum. Iced coffee or hot tea?
Iced coffee.
Hot tea.
Hot tea. Live in Scotland or live in England?
Live in Scotland.
England.
England. Soda or milkshake?
Milkshake.
Milkshake. I
Man,
don't drink soda.
drinks a little milkshake because they could use almond milk.
Okay.
Desktop or laptop?
Laptop.
Laptop.
Laptop. Connect 4 or tic-tac-toe?
Tic-tac-toe.
Connect 4.
Tic-tac-toe. Scary movies or comedy?
Comedy.
Comedy.
Comedy. Live in 1969 or 2069?
1969.
2069.
2069. Bar of soap or shower gel?
Shower gel.
Bar of soap.
Bar of soap as well. I don't like shower gel. Leave like a
The film.
Yeah, I don't like
the
that.
moisture.
I
Is
don't
the
like
moisture.
that. I don't like. Okay. I'm still gonna ask this: snowball fight or water balloon fight?
Water balloon fight.
Water balloon fight.
Water balloon fight. Smooth jazz or folk music?
Smooth jazz.
Smooth jazz, please.
Smooth jazz, baby. Ancient Greece or ancient Rome?
Ancient Rome.
Ancient Greece.
Ancient Greece.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same. Okay, I just have a couple more. Okay.
Sure.
You ready for this? Yeah. Faster. Live in Stockholm or live in Beijing?
Beijing.
Beijing.
Beijing. Live in Taiwan or live in Singapore?
Singapore.
Singapore.
Taiwan. Live in Hong Kong or live in Shanghai?
Shanghai.
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong. Taj Mahal or Colosseum?
Taj Mahal.
Colosseum.
Colosseum. All right, 2 more. Travel alone or travel with
Travel
friends?
alone.
Travel alone.
Travel alone. Foresee the future or change the past?
change the past.
Foresee the future.
I don't want to see the
Oh,
future.
gosh. Foresee the future.
Foresee the future.
And there you have it, guys. That's a wrap.
Lovely, lovely round.
And with that, we wrap our sip and spill segment. You did good. I like it. I like it.
We did
you
well.
so much.
All right.
Lovely,
I
lovely.
like that rapid fire thing. Big up Nicole for that idea.
Yeah.
All right, guys, keep it locked with more. We have more show for you guys, so keep it locked right here to Island Girl Talk on ourradio.fm. Stay tuned.
Caribe Hard Cider. Moments made extraordinary.
This pretty girl want rum and calypso. Fly to me, let me show you how the thing go. Every song boy want run, come link you. From the way that you move when you whine like this and you move like that. When you whine like this and you move like that. You know you make me say oh, oh. Bust one in the air if you know you a star, say oh, oh. Lighters in the air if you know that you're bad, yeah. Murder she wrote on the wall I see. So many times you switched on me. 2-time while you 2-time me. I give you 3 strike and you done striking. Still can't let go, got me on hold. Heart went cold but that body they burn out. We been smoking on that Bob Marley. You just act like you hurt nobody. Run the streets and you don't say sorry, sorry. We been smoking on that Bob Marley. You just act like you hurt nobody. You ain't gotta say sorry, no. This pretty girl want rum and calypso. Fly to me, let me show you how the thing go. Every song boy want run, come link you. From the way that you move when you whine like this and you move like that. When you whine like this and you move like that. You know you make me say oh, oh. Bust one in the air if you know you a star, say oh, oh. Lighters in the air if you know that you're bad, yeah. You know I know, you don't want love, you just wanna roll up. Told you from jump when I seen that glow. We was on the corner, now we all grown up. I mix it up the way you like. We taking shots like it's game night. I wanna show you a good time. Pass it to you, then it's woosah. We been smoking on that Bob Marley. You just act like you hurt nobody. Run the streets and you don't say sorry, sorry. We been smoking on that Bob Marley. You just act like you hurt nobody. You ain't gotta say sorry, no, no. This pretty girl want rum and calypso. Fly to me, let me show you how the thing go. Every song boy want run, come link you. From the way that you move when you whine like this and you move like that. When you whine like this and you move like that. You know you make me say oh, oh. Bust one in the air if you know you a star, say oh, oh. Lighters in the air if you know that you're bad, yeah. probably won't last for another 18. She asked me where I'm at when it comes to dating. Can't you see that I don't wanna talk yet? And I probably won't answer if you call my phone. Always asking why I put her in a friend zone, saying she nearby at another friend's home. I don't wanna see another sunset.
She don't wanna see another sunset where the stars don't show, cause the clouds are upset for me. Told you I was trying, change your mind and I'm dying. You don't wanna see another star fall from the sky like that. You don't wanna see me fall from grace. Maybe I was trapped, but you never had my back. Fall for the sake of love, and I felt so miserably. Yeah, you could've hit me up, I never lost my love. I was hoping you would call back. I know that I'm far from greatness, and the way we trade places had to start for a moment. You can see it in my eyes that I'm hoping.
It's been 18 days since I kept her waiting. Probably won't last for another 18. She asked me where I'm at when it comes to dating. Can't you see that I don't wanna talk yet? And I probably won't answer if you call my phone. Always asking why I put her in a friend zone, saying she nearby at another friend's home. I don't wanna see another sunset. You don't wanna see me fall like that. Wipe the tears off the blade when you pull it out my back. When you told me you could die just to keep me like that. When I looked you in her eyes and I heard your voice cry. Baby, it was love, baby, it was tough. Maybe it's enough, lost a lot of blood, left me in the cut. Baby, it was trust, baby, now it's dust. Crying to my cuz, leaning on my bruh, twisted in my gut. It's been 18 days since I kept her waiting. Probably won't last for another 18. She asked me where I'm at when it comes to dating. Can't you see that I don't wanna talk yet? And I probably won't answer if you call my phone. Always asking why I put her in a friend zone, saying she nearby at another friend's home. I don't wanna see another sunset. It's been 18 days since I kept her waiting. Probably won't last for another 18. She asked me where I'm at when it comes to dating. Can't you see that I don't wanna talk yet? And I probably won't answer if you call my phone. Always asking why I put her in a friend zone, saying she nearby at another friend's home. I don't wanna see another sunset. I don't wanna see another sunset. I don't wanna see another sunset.
Welcome back to Island Girl Talk. It's the Island Girls. I am Lex.
I'm Crystal Kane.
I'm Kemba Joe.
And we thank you so much for sticking it out with us throughout the show. We have a little more show for you. We have a wonderful segment now, Let's Talk Trends. So with that, we commence. Let's talk trends. All right. So the first trend that we have for you, we have a walk coming up by RAP TT, that's Women's Roundtable Action Platform. They'll be hosting a walk to support the end of violence against women and girls in tandem with some groups from the US. And this walk is due to be held on December 2nd at the Queen's Park, Savannah. The chairman of the group, Dr. Radine Copeland, said that the act of mentorship is needed to help the advancement of women and girls. Yeah?
Much needed, much needed.
Definitely. All right, so in much sadder news, we pay tribute and farewell to Mrs. Helen Bhagwan Singh.
Right.
She did pass away earlier this week on Monday. Dr. Keith Rowley was among those remembering the heroine Bhagwan Singh for her business acumen and leadership. In a statement, he said that the news of the passing of one of the country's stalwart women was saddening. Yeah, I know that she was also a recipient of the Order of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago.
I mean, she laid the foundation for local businesses. Yes, of course, Bhagwan Singh is a household name.
Correct, yes.
But to be a woman leading a business at the time that Bhagwan Singh would have started,
correct.
Truly woman empowerment
And she
and
started
trailblazing.
quite early too. I was
She
watching
did.
something. She started at the age of 12 or 13, I believe.
Yeah.
With her dad. I think it was a bike business. Her dad used to fix bikes, and she got into
that
business
one
very
made me
early.
sad. That one made me
And
real
then
sad.
just the growth of the Bhagwan Singh business on a whole. You know, it started off as a mom and pop's hardware store in Silots in 1969, and now it's grown into this sprawling empire with mega stores across the country. So it really is sad to see that her time on earth has ended, but she definitely left a legacy that will be remembered.
And she lived a full life.
She
She's 80
did.
something.
She did.
Yes.
She did. She was ailing for some time as well. So
Yeah.
may she find peace and may her family find comfort and peace during
Please.
this really and understandably difficult time.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Also, a very quick mention of a shooting that took the lives of 4 young men in Belmont a few nights ago. We do want to send condolences out to their families as well.
Condolences.
May they rest in peace and may their family find comfort in this very difficult time.
Condolences to these 4
Yeah.
men.
Also, we lost another quite famous, quite renowned star actor, Emmy-nominated Friends star Matthew Perry.
Yes.
He died at a very young age of 54.
Yep.
Very unexpected, of course, and we saw that the outpouring of condolences would have been happening online all across the various platforms. And of course, his most notable, quotable, famous character would have been the lovable Chanda Bing on
Friends.
Friends.
Yeah.
Yes.
I saw the news and I was like, this is not real. This
Right?
can't be real. And
I
then
saw it pop up on my phone. I'm like, what?
I was like, was he sick? Was he? And then, of course, his story broke, and the way that it happened, it just gave me chills. And, of course, understandably, the Friends cast is devastated.
Of course.
People everywhere devastated. But what's really interesting is that what a lot of people didn't know was that he gave a lot back. We're talking about
Yes.
volunteering, we're talking about beating the Christmas blues, but Matthew Perry would have had a lot of challenges.
He did. He struggled with
what
addiction.
we know with Chandler was a polar opposite to the life that he lived behind closed doors.
Correct.
And he overcame those things and started giving back. He's the outpouring of love is really special because so many people are saying that Matthew Perry helped them through some of their darkest times, and that is something that I think is really important to mention. A star, yes, but truly someone who did a lot for his communities.
Yeah, I learned a lot. He transcended different things that we expected him to be involved in. So it wasn't just acting.
Yeah.
It wasn't just comedy, So we really lost an important one.
Yeah, for sure.
Indeed.
And wrapping things up with trends, it's the 1st of November, people. Which means that Mariah Carey is fully thought out.
She
and she's ready to hit the Christmas season.
She has.
So
she has.
we know that Mariah is one of those voices that just says Christmas. Christmas has begun.
Yes.
When you hear Mariah's song start to hit the airwaves, and she would usually have shows and appearances, it is a huge part of the Christmas spirit. Yeah.
When did Mariah become the unofficial pioneer for Christmas? I think it was when she released All I Want for Christmas.
It
Or maybe
wasn't
even
then,
years into that, it became
was,
more and more
I think
popular.
it would have been, I remembered a couple of years ago, maybe 5 or 6 years ago, there was social media commentary of people rolling their eyes. Oh my God. would you just stop playing this song already?
Right.
And I think word had gotten back to her, and she pretty much said, well, we know it's Christmas time when this song comes on.
Right.
And that seems to be how it was birthed.
And they mark it
And
heck out of it.
she ran
Yep.
with it. And so the whole It's Time, it's a very comedic, but listen, Mariah Carey makes all of her money.
Yes.
She doesn't have to record another song.
No, it's true.
She
makes
makes
all
most
of her money
around
from
Christmas
November
time.
the 1st to the end of Christmas.
Correct,
And
yes.
she's made it a tradition now. So last night it was launched on her social media channels
A whole
where
countdown.
she was dressed up. It was, of course, 31st of October was Halloween. So she was dressed up in her witchy outfit. And then it was a reel and it transitioned. And she was in this ice.
Yes.
And it's all of these ghouls and people dressed up in their
Yes.
Halloween costumes, and then it's like a vault, and then she does her very special Mariah Carey, I will not try to sing it, it will rain. It's time, and because of her range, she shatters the ice, and then it transforms, and now it's Christmas, and so it's officially Christmas.
Well done, Mariah. Hats off to you.
You know what that reminds me of? Like when you see the groundhog in the US
Yes,
to know if
yes,
it's the
yes,
end of
yes,
winter.
yes.
Mariah definitely
Excellent marketing.
is the
Indeed,
launch
indeed.
of Christmas. Now we've been doing it because of Sweet 100 been 100 days of Christmas in, but now of course we are that much closer.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are.
I'm ready. I love
Yes,
Christmas.
guys.
Really, really, really.
And that is all
right.
that we have for trends.
Yeah.
And with that, we wrap. Let's talk trends.
So stay tuned, guys. We will be back with you with the lovely Kemba Joe with the Empowerment Minute. We'll be right back.
Caribe Hard Cider. Moments made extraordinary.
Hope you're there filled with gratitude. Oh,
Me stay humble as ever.
so very grateful
So grateful.
for life. They could zip the shirt off my back. I have life, yes, I have life. And if this all and my shoes bust up, I breathe and find grateful for
I'm
life.
grateful for life, grateful for life. Hands them walking, I feel alive. Foot them walking, I feel alive. Everything walking, I feel alive. And
I'm grateful for it all. So very grateful for it all.
it's the simple things that matter to me.
Welcome back to Island Girl Talk. I'm Kemba Joe.
I am Lex.
I'm Crystal Kane.
Of course, we want to say thanks to everyone that has stayed tuned. We know that we got off to a slightly shaky start with our technology. It's all been smooth, and I want to be sure that I mentioned just a couple comments in the chat that would have come about
Yeah.
during the Sip and Spill segment. Of course, we've got iconic image photography, sending love to Onika, who would have been on during the Sip and Spill segment.
Aw.
Colin shares something in common with Onika. It's the same birthday, so October the 3rd, so she's automatically good people. Well, if we're going to gauge her against you,
Oh, God.
no, she's good people.
But
For
tonight is
for sure.
October 2nd,
For
so,
sure.
yeah,
No, good
always
people.
nice
Good
people.
people by default. Then we've got Fire Wolfman saying that he enjoys Malbec. Mostly
Yes.
because it's not
Yes,
sweet. I was
same.
about to
Correct.
say sweet Malbec, but no,
No,
regular
no,
Malbec.
Regular Malbec.
So again, thanks to everyone, and everyone, of course, who's kept us company and passed by and looked curiously at our setup here. We, of course, at Eastgates Mall, the launch and the kickoff of IGT's Mall Tour this 2023. Our topic is very much on theme with the season of Christmas, which Mariah Carey helped us officially launch into today.
Correct.
And we talked about the Christmas blues. We talked about the things that might cause it. We talked about ways to get over it. Of course, we spotlit the wonderful Onika, who did a sip and spill, short and
Gorgeous.
sweet. I do appreciate the this or that and sort of the rapid fire. So that was very fun. But now, It is time for
The Empowerment Minute.
Woosa, woosa.
Oh,
So just
yes.
to tie things up for all that we have talked about today, this one feels very apt. Change can be frightening, and the temptation is often to resist it. But change almost always provides opportunities to learn new things, to rethink tired processes, and to improve the way we work. And this was said by Klaus Schwab. I'll say it again. Change can be frightening, and the temptation is often to resist it. But change almost always provides opportunities to learn new things, to rethink tired processes, and to improve the way we work.
I like that,
Niceness.
Kemba. It's time to embrace change.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like
Don't
that.
be afraid of it.
Yeah.
Right? I'm liking that. And a lot of changes coming. Yes? A lot. So is that it?
That is
You
it.
all ready?
Yes, we are.
Guys, we want to thank you all so much for sticking with us. As Kemba said, you all know we started a little late. We were having some issues. We're here at a different location, kicking off our mall tour at East Gates Mall. We try to make sure that we have things in a gear for you all in the future. And of course, as you know, we're here every Wednesday. But whenever we're at the mall, we're going to start at 2 p.m.
Correct. Yes.
But when we're in studio, we're going to start at 6 p.m. as per usual. And of course, we will keep you all updated on our upcoming mall visits, at what time, dates, etc. So keep it locked to Island Girl Talk for all that information. You could also check the information on our Instagram, Island Girl Talk TT. All right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So, that's it?
Yes, it is.
And with that, we wrap our episode for today. We wrap Island Girl Talk. Thank you so much. Island Girl Talk, where women are free to simply be unapologetically. Keep it classy, guys.
Keep it cute.
And keep it sassy.
Bye.
Anywhere the girl, them a dead there, yo. We in your area, oh, aye. So baby, come, now we level it up. Tell me when you wanna belly it up. Let's get hotter, send it up. You know we like that, yeah. 'Cause we vibe on top. Yeah, we play every day. And we don't stop. 'Cause we got love to share, yeah, yeah. Oh, nah. Girl, you are the one, say me ready, yo. Come here for the rum and the rendezvous. Keep it for me nice and steady. And we got jam like lickety killy, kitty killy, kitty killy, kitty killy, kitty killy. We have a style like lickety killy, kitty killy, kitty killy. The way she go like kitty killy, kitty killy, kitty killy, kitty killy, kitty killy. Come let me jam like lickety killy, kitty killy, kitty killy. That's the vibe, yeah. Chérie m'baka chez you. Oti doudou m'baka chez you. Mais comme ça pour m'faire. Oh, mais comme ça pour m'faire. Chérie m'baka chez you. Oh oui baby m'baka chez you. Mais comme ça pour m'faire. Yeah, mais comme ça pour m'faire. Bend it up and take it. Your big fat bumper flick it. Baby, come get it. Baby, come with it. Put it on the rocks and send it. Wild and ways, girl, feel it. Yeah, we rollin' with the vibe. I love it when you come alive. Oh. And we go down like kitty killy, kitty killy, kitty killy, kitty killy, kitty killy. We have a style like kitty killy, kitty killy, kitty killy. The way she go like kitty killy, kitty killy, kitty killy, kitty killy, kitty killy. Come let me jam like kitty killy, kitty killy, kitty killy. That's the vibe, yeah. Yeah. Me not friend, me a family. Me real. What make them switch? The amount of stabbing on me back when me get from them, no stitch can't fix. Me just a get to you day up on a mission for everybody rich. Them want take all away history and dump it all in a ditch. Them a call themselves big man and a one like Mitch. What make them switch? What make them switch? The amount of stabbing on me back when me get from them, no stitch can't fix. Me just a get to you day up on a mission for everybody rich. Yeah. Them want take all away history and dump it all in a
a ditch. Ma call themself big man and act one like Mitch. What make them switch? If you need money, me a lend. Give you me last.